sometimes that benefits a lot of people, and sometimes it doesn't benefit a lot of people. And when you know have these creators who still, who are, I should say, who now have a path to still create and show their genius, I think it's amazing.
Another example, Snow the Product, who was on a major label, and when she went independent, she lived on BeatStars, you know, and she hits us up all the time, like, guys, like, if I didn't have this platform, like, I wouldn't have been able to, like, you know, maintain my career and feed my fan base, and she's grateful for using it. And that's what I love to hear. I want people to know that BeatStars is not sitting here, or Sony, we're not sitting here boasting about these situations, these scenarios. We want you guys to use our tools. This is the purpose. Where there's no egos, there's no barriers to entry.
Sure.
We want you guys to use these tools. This is why this platform has been created. And it's just cool to see something 13 years ago come out of my brain to see what it's doing now.
But that's why it works, because there's no barriers. You know what I mean? It's why you'll have the Soldier Boy situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's why you have the Snow situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's why you have the Keel situation. Like, it's just like, it's no barriers. And again, there was so traditionally
Mm-hmm.
in the music industry, it was so many people who you had to get past to have an opportunity at success. You know what I mean? Just to have the opportunity at success. And that is going away now. I think it's good for the entire business, by the way.
And territory was always a barrier, right? So people felt like, creators, writers, they always felt like it had to be in New York, had to be in LA to make a living or to do something impactful in music, and that's not true today anymore.
It's not true today anymore. And but beyond the creative thinking they needed to be there, there was a certain element of the business thought that thought you needed to be there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I get people want to send me music, right? And they're like, well, I want to come and meet with you. And I'm like, well, just send me the songs. I want to meet with you. I said, and I always say, you sitting in front of me not gonna make the sounds tell you better. What it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just send me the music. And I think that's what's happening here. Like, it's just like the music is just getting out there. Or like people, I would go through things at A&R where I would find ahead that's a song I want to send you, and they would say, who did it? Who did it? Like, it's a song you need to hear. Like, you know what I mean? And it got to the point because certain executives only want to work with named producers. You know what I mean? And or name songwriters. And I'm like, it's the song. And so again, it's another thing I connect to with BeatStars is a lot of these people on the platform, nobody knows who they are, but they do know the music. I think that's like some people may not even know the names of the people you mentioned, but they know those songs you mentioned, right? And that's what songwriting is, and that's why music publishing is that important. Yeah.
You've worked with Beyonce, Rihanna, Jay, like all of these major stars, and have been impactful in their careers as well too.
Just a quick break. Stream recording right now, just so I can give y'all the specs. It's Tuesday, July 27th, 2021. Being productive like I always do. Guys are just tuned into a quick little broadcast of me behind the screen, working researching information regarding music and music business. Smoking a little Zaza before my client pull up. I might have 2 sessions coming up. Got some new little tricks I'm ready to streamline as far as recording artists, making beats on the spot. So I may put a broadcast and upload that for you guys. And I'm look into setting up some other type of graphic or effects to where y'all can help support and donate, to the cause and funding this operation, providing better, music options and quality, churning out some more good product and stuff. Appreciate you guys being patient thus far and the support thus far. Even if you just take a time out to check this out in any capacity, salute to you. Shout out to all my producers, and all my people in general. So I'm gonna tap back in on this. Is John Platt and Abe Batshon talking about the future of music production. So we already had a wave and we already got some stuff linked up, but let's take it that much more. And let my fellow producer partner Philip B say optimize. So yeah, let's get it. See what they're talking about on the music publishing side. And then from there I might tap into pulling up a Pro Tools clip on printing music and the purpose of that. So, yeah.
More than that, and so you when you go on BeatStars, you can find quality on there. Quality, trust me, like you said, there's people that will come into the publishing portal, and then there's people who will do straight up full on publishing deals with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that.
Well, there's heavy hitters.
That's quality on there.
Yeah, there's heavy hitters. There's superstars. There's producers that have become millionaires on BeatStars. And
100% right.
maybe the industry doesn't know their names, but you know the streets do. The
They
streets
know them. They know it. I always say from a songwriter, they may not know your name, but they know the music. Exactly. They know your songs. And as a songwriter, you actually want them to know your songs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Know your name. It's recognition. It's flattering that they know your name. And if you do enough of those songs, with any song, they will know your name. But you want them to know your songs. You want them to know your music.
The creator community is creating more and more intellectual property every single year. Right? How does that, you think, impact the publishing earning potential for our creators over the next 5 years?
Listen, you're going to be creating for the next 5 years. It affects your publishing earning potential tremendously. Tremendously. I don't think anybody's, these are younger. That's another thing too about BeatStars. Trying to shift on your question a little bit is that it's it could be faceless, meaning it could be someone who's just starting their career as a creator. It could be someone who's been trying for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
When people go on the BeatStars platform, they just want to hear the music. So you kind of you don't get judged in a way that you would if there was that interaction maybe from trying to get an opportunity. Your music is creating the opportunity. But okay. I think the earning potential is tremendous. I think publishing is clearly front and center in people's minds right now. It wasn't always the case. It was always successful. It was always very necessary. But it wasn't at the forefront of the conversation now. And it's at the forefront of the conversation now. And I love that. I love that. And I also think it's important that songwriters don't get caught up in the conversation. They stay focused. When I say don't get caught up in the conversation of, well, I heard this person got this, I heard this person got that. And, okay, cool. No one ever really knows at the end of the day. And just stay focused on your craft, stay focused on what you're doing, and make sure your business is true. That's what's important. So at the end of the day, this is just for creators out there. There's always been two sets of people in the business. There's people who are doing the work, and then there's people who talk about people who are doing the work.
Okay.
For sure. You want to be on the side.
Yeah, I think a lot of the creators
I felt with that line. People talking about doing the work, and then there's people doing it.
Into everyone else's journeys or to your peers' journeys. And I think what our community does so well, they're so head down, just knocking out beat after beat after beat, and not really focusing on just I know producers on the platform that they don't have 200 followers on Instagram, but they're killing it on BeatStars, right? That's, like you said, the music is speaking, the music is talking, and that's what's, I think, so pure about the relationship on the platform.
I think it's fine to be inspired by someone's journey, but ultimately the only journey that matters is your journey. And I think that's the one you need to be connected to. Again, I think I've been inspired by someone's journey. You've been inspired by someone's journey. But ultimately you focus in on your journey. And I think you don't want to get into that place where you're constantly comparing yourself to someone else. I think you can use people as a goal. Use music as a goal. I want to make a record bigger than that. You always have this. That's natural. But I just think it's very important to do things your way. And I think when you're on the BeatStars platform, and you're in this community, you have the full opportunity to do that. You know, and I would just close with saying that, you know, I would encourage people to be yourself, do music the way you want to do it. Don't feel like you have to do music a certain way, or a song like a hit song that just came out or what have you. You know, but I'll also be honest with you, there's a chance that it may take longer for you to have success, but I also say it lasts longer when you follow the path. So, but yeah.
Sure. Competitiveness is key in any industry. I think it's great. Thanks for your words, man. I really appreciate you spending the time to talk to us and.
My bad about the quality, y'all. I think that's day
Anything
in.
else you want to close out with?
Amazing what you want to do, what you built, what you created. You've created a platform for, you know, so many to build a community, communities that.
Okay, yeah, we get it. And Bill talking about you sign up. I ain't even signed up yet, but I might as well because it's only $5. Yeah, definitely sign up for that. Try to add some beats on there. I'm gonna clean them bitches up as much as possible, then I'm gonna add some beats. So I'm gonna go ahead and just hit this, stop this broadcast for a moment, and then I feel like I'm coming across anything in particular, I tap back in. Till then, slay everything you do.